Oh, testing a hamstick dipole on 40 meters. This is Golf 5. Sierra. Well, you sound like a 5 and a 9. Just off frequency. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, we should be on now, Stuart. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, we're a little bit jewelry rigged here. I'm working from my caravan down near Swanage, which I quite regularly, and running the 7300 here to an end-fed wire. So, yeah, you're coming through fine. I'm looking for a frequency to call CQ, but you can't get fact paper in between anybody anywhere. So I might give up on that. Anyway, the name is Ross, Romeo Uniform, Sierra, hail from very close to Bath, and having a little bit of fun down here near Swanage, over.
Yeah, lovely. Well, I'm only in Poole, so just across the water from you there. We could probably talk to each other via a bit of a string and a yogurt pot, but thanks for Dave for the spot, by the way. And yeah, we're only down at Poole Quay. You're a lovely 5 and a 9 here, and like you say, the band is absolutely rammed, isn't it? I've been trying to find a frequency myself, which is why I've ended up down this end. It's the only it's the only spot I could find, Russ. But you're absolutely romping in. I think you said an end-fed, wasn't it? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Stuart. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it is absolutely jam-packed, and everybody's overlapping all over the place. So I might try another frequency. 40 meters is the band of choice here. The wire, with the MAT tuner, tunes up beautifully on this, and at this time of the evening, it's usually quite productive. But anyway, very, very noisy, but nice to work you nonetheless. And yeah, you're a tad over 5 and 9, but we're a little bit close for NVIS, I think. Probably just a bit of ground wave. Anyway, you have fun. Put a few more shouts out, and take care. Well, a cracking day here. Lovely WX, and enjoying yourself. Bye-bye.
Yeah, all the best. I couldn't remember if I was on Vox or the foot switch then. I panicked. HI. Anyway, thanks for the quick contact. You enjoy your time in Swanage. I was actually watching, I don't know if you've ever seen them, Fall of Civilizations podcast. It was the Romans one, and they were talking about Bath and all of the ruins, the Roman ruins in Bath. So that was quite interesting. Anyway, you mentioned Bath, so I thought I'd bring it up. All the best, Russ, 7-3.
Oh, Roger. Well, I'm 5 miles south of Bath, but I never tire of it. I love it. 7-3, bye-bye.
All the best. CQ40, Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Mike 0, Tango, Papa Tango.
Well, I had you typed in, Dave, because I was trying to test if my map was working, and I didn't expect you to call, so I've just had to type you back in. I'll check meter next time round. How you doing?
Yeah, very well indeed. You're a solid 5-9 at the minute, so whatever it is you're doing, it's working, buddy. But we're all good this way. Glad it's a Thursday, and looking forward to the weekend. So one more day, and then a couple of days off. Over?
Yeah, Roger. Oh, I've got my map going now, Dave. I'm happy. I couldn't get the map to work, so I just restarted Station Master, and we're all good. But yeah, well, I'm transmitting on the normal transmit system, Dave, the double bazooka and the amp, so we're on full legal transmit. I'm receiving on a hamstick dipole, so no cheating this end in terms of hat green or anything like that. This rotary hamstick dipole, Dave, that I've got up on the roof, it's working a treat. Over.
Roger, yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, obviously it's good on receive. What's my signal report, over?
Yeah, well, you're 5.9 plus 5 dB, that over, Dave.
Wow, I'm QRP this way, just 200 watts. So, yeah, it's doing the business. They are amazing. I would love to get a full-size one up, but I just don't have the room, so I just look in awe at everybody else that uses them, over.
Yeah, Roger. Just taking a sip of coffee there. No, I've been completely blown away by this dipole since I put it up. I didn't expect much from it, Dave, because I was planning to put a 20-meter hamstick dipole up, but I didn't have 2 hamsticks for 20 meters, so I did 40, but I thought it was going to be a failure, Dave. I didn't expect anything of it. I've been pleasantly surprised. Trouble is now, I want to try a 20-meter hamstick dipole, but I can't get a 20-meter hamstick for love and money. I've ordered, I bought one from Moonraker, but they sent me one of these mini hamsticks. They're only a metre long, Dave. I didn't even know such a thing existed. So, yeah, I don't really want to use that. I want to, a matching set. So, I think I might have to end up on Fleabay, M0TPT, G5STU.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that's all about. I remember you saying they sent you some funky thing that's cinder loaded, isn't it, or something? Because I know that happened to one of the guys in the club. Who was it? It was Alex. He ordered a similar thing, and it was like cinder loaded. Well, let me see if I can find a tube somewhere and see if I can post one. So I'll look out for a tube, and I'll post you my one, and you can treat me to a drink when we meet up again. So yeah, stand by. I'll try and find a tube over the weekend or whatever, and I'll get it in the post next week, over.
Ah, lovely job. Yeah, no, if you've got one spare, Dave, I'll be happy to take it off your hands. I was going to ask Ray. I've not spoke to him for a few days. I know I think he's got a couple of ham sticks, but obviously he spends his life over on the dark side, Dave, doesn't he? So he'd probably be glad to get rid of them. Anyway, that'd be great, Dave. I'll say 7-3 for now. We'll see if anybody else is around on 40 metres and see if I can hear them on this fantastic hamstick dipole, Dave. Lovely 5 and 9, over.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. And I really enjoy watching your videos and stuff. It's proper, not development. What's the word? It's just like having fun and figuring stuff out. So I love it. Yeah, catch you later, buddy. I'm going to earwig. Over.
Roger, Dave. And CQ40, CQ 40 metres. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United. Calling CQ.
Mike 0, Victor Oscar X-ray.
There we go, Mike 0, Victor Oscar X-ray. Good evening, lovely signal. I'll check meter next time round. The name's Stu and the location is Paul. Papa Oscar Lima Echo, Roger.
Yeah, QSL Stu. Yeah, nice to work you this evening. Name this way is Andy, Alpha November Delta Yankee, location Southampton. You're 5-9 with me, no problem at all.
Just a short skip away then, 30 odd miles, isn't it, as the crow flies. Lovely signal, 5-9 plus, crystal clear. I'm receiving on a hamstick dipole up on the roof, 4 stories high, and transmitting on a double bazooka in the attic with about 400 watts. Andy, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, on the 400 watts steering the setup that way. At the moment, I'm working you on a bit of wire running around my back garden fence. Just connected to an SCC coupler. So pretty simple setup. I usually just use it for digital mode. So I heard you having a natter and putting out calls, so I thought I'd come back to you. Back to you to Q5STU M0VOX.
Yeah, lovely. Nothing better than a bit of wire strung around the garden, is it? It's fantastic. Yeah, well, thanks for coming back to the call, Andy. Do appreciate it. I've got a live stream going at the moment on YouTube there. I'm just testing this hamstick dipole, doing a live test. Seeing if I can make a couple of contacts, but seem to be struggling, probably because I'm stuck down the bottom end of the band here, but I couldn't find a gap anywhere else, Andy. But okay, I'll not hold you, but thanks for coming back to the call. Lovely 5-9, over.
Yeah, QSL Stu, thanks for that, mate. Nice to work here. 73's good luck. G5STU M0VOX.
All the best, thank you. Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United, listening.
2 Echo 0, Alpha Juliet Golf, QSL.
2 Echo 0, Alpha Juliet Golf. I'll take meter next time round. The name's Stu, location is Paul, over.
Roger, good evening, Stu. The name you send is Tony, Tango Oscar November Yankee. You are a signal 5, radio 4 with me. My name is Tony. I'm in Andover in Hampshire, so I'm not a long way away from you, but I know Paul quite well because I used to live in Ringwood. So, but you're definitely very, very audible, and yeah, it's absolutely fine, sir. No problem at all. I'm just using 49 to 1 out of my garage up through a tree, and with my 50 whiskey, so hopefully it's not too bad for you.
Yeah, no problem. 2E0AJG G5STU. Well, you're 50 watts into your end-fed up the tree's doing great. You're peaking 5 and 9, hovering around the 8, but perfectly readable throughout there, Tony. And it seems to be fairly short skip here on 40 at the moment. The first contact I made was Swanage, which is about, well, if you know the area from Paul, that's probably about 5 miles or less as the crow flies from where I am. So we're gradually getting a bit further away. We've had Southampton, and I think you're a bit further, aren't you? So yeah, we'll see if we can keep going and cover any more of the country. You're lovely 5 and 8, over.
Roger, Stu, thank you very much. You peaked at 5 and 7, sir. 5 and 7, which is good. I'm in a bit of a dip, and I've got an Icon 7300, and I've just managed to sort out the water tool to pick out the signals that aren't quite as strong, and it's got a few reds and stuff in it, and yours is a yellow, which is a fairly strong signal, which is terrific. But thank you very, very much for coming back to me, sir. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, no problem. You were peaking 5.9 plus 10 with a bit of QSB there, but super strong signal coming into my hamstick dipole. That's all I'm receiving on. I think I can't remember if I told you, it's just a hamstick dipole receive antenna, transmitting 400 watts from a double bazooka in my roof. Thanks for the contact, Andy. Appreciate you coming back to the call. All the best.
Yeah, take care, sir. Take care. This is 2E0 Alpha Juliet Golf going clear from G5STU.
Many thanks. QRZ40 Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Mexico 0 Victor Alpha Foxtrot.
0 Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Good evening, Archie. I see you're in my logbook already. We've had one contact here on 40 before. I'll check meter next time round, but the name's Stu. Sugar Tango United. Over.
Yes, Stu, we've talked before. I just wanted to say to you, getting up into Yorkshire, because we've contact so far been quite lengthy. Get up into Yorkshire, good signal, comes from Anne 5 by 9 plus 10. So nice signal, Stu. I won't hold it because stuff awaits downstairs, but you're getting all the way up to Yorkshire, mate. Take care.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming back to the call. You were peaking 5 and 9 down to me. Down in Paul also, Archie. Thanks for the quick contact, 7-3.
Okay.
QRZ, Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
2 Echo 0, Golf Yankee Radio.
2 Echo 0, Golf Yankee Radio. Good evening. The name's Stu, Sugar Tango United. Over.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, the name is Swayze on the India Alpha November, and I'm in Mid Cornwall. So, yeah, you'll say, 5 9 plus 20 into Cornwall tonight, so.
Yeah, beautiful. 2E0 Golf Yankee Radio, G5STU. Yeah, you're peaking 5.9, hovering around the 8, but hearing you perfectly fine. And if you weren't listening, the receive antenna is a hamstick dipole that's currently pointing north-south, so you're coming in off the side. I don't think it makes a huge difference, to be honest, certainly on a short-loaded rotary dipole. But lovely signal into Paul this evening. Over.
Yeah, cheers for the 5859. Yeah, so I'm on a doublet antenna, a wide doublet at the top of an inverted V at about 35 feet, and obviously with me 50 watts, and the STVX 3000. So that's what I've got running this way. So, but yeah, that's great. I'm obviously watching you on the channel. It popped up on my phone, so I thought I'd just dial in and get in there. So. Anyway, have a good evening. I dare say you're going to be busy with a few calls.
Yeah, fantastic, Ian. Well, thanks for watching the video. That's half the reason I put the video on, because it pulls in a few extra people, you know, and helps you get a few more in the log. 2 Echo 0 Golf Yankee Radio, G5STU. All the best, Ian. Thanks for the quick contact. Bye-bye.
Yeah, best 7-3. Take care.
Many thanks. QRZ40, Germany 5, Sierra, Tango United.
Golf 7 Radio Echo Sierra.
Golf 7, Radio Echo Sierra. Isle of Wight, Gary, how you doing?
Yeah, hi Stu, all good here. You're not a brilliant signal, I have to say, but you are perfectly readable. You're probably a 5 and 3 with me in freshwater. Over.
Yeah, Roger. You're about a 5 and a 7. A little bit noisy, but reading you no problems at all. I wonder, what's the antenna and power today, Gary? Over.
Yeah, okay, the antenna is a 10 metre end-fed with a 49 to 1 on it, and power is peaking around about 65 to 70 watts. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Lovely job. Well, thanks for coming back to the call, Gary. I'll keep it brief and see if we can pull a few more in this evening and give this hamstick receive antenna a good test. Thanks for coming back to the call, Gary. 7-3.
73, Stu. Have fun.
Yeah, I think you're 5-7. Not sure if I told you. QRZ Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. CQ40 CQ Germany 5 Sierra Tango United. Listening. Hello, CQ40 CQ Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Listening. Andy, when can you drop it off? Not sure my balcony can take that in the old chat there. Hello, Andy, and everybody else that's got it fired up as well. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United calling CQ.
Mike Charlie 5, Whiskey Romeo Golf.
Okay, and I coughed just as you called in. Go again. Radio Golf.
Sorry, Mike Charlie 5 Whiskey Romeo Golf. Good evening, Stu. Trust you well. 59 plus, over.
Yeah, good evening again. Mike Charlie 5 Whiskey Radio Golf. I remember you called in last time I did a live stream, and I was quizzing you about the Mike Charlie and showing my ignorance about the club call. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. But yeah, nice 5 and 9 this evening, Stuart. Doing really well.
Yeah, lovely. You're 5.9 plus 10 dB here. I'm receiving on the Hamstick dipole and transmitting on a double bazooka in the roof and 400 watts. Is it Darryl again, over?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, no problem with the bazooka. That's certainly working well for you. And judging by what I can hear coming back on the live stream, it's receiving really well as well. The Hamstick dipole. So doing a good job there, Stuart.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'm assuming. Well, obviously you're subscribed to the channel, so there's a couple of videos up there about this Hamstick dipole if you've not seen them, but or just for anybody else that's listening, if they're interested. Anyway, Darryl, appreciate you coming back to the call. You're a lovely 5 and 9, over.
Yeah, thanks very much, buddy. Catch you later. 7-3.
Thank you. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening.
Echo India 2, Juliet Echo Bravo.
Echo India 2, Juliet Echo Bravo, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, you're a very good signal on your Hamstick. You're 5 by 9, and the name here is Martin, QSL.
Yeah, QSL Martin, you're 5.9 plus 10 dB on the peak on that last over there. Absolutely no problems receiving. I'm actually transmitting on a double bazooka, so I'm not transmitting on the Hamstick, Martin, but I am receiving on it at the moment. And you're a lovely 5.9 plus 10 dB. The name's Stu, Sugar Tango Uniform, over.
Roger, Stu, yeah, G5STU. I like the call sign, and very good. I'm just running 100 watts. I didn't switch on the amplifier for your test, so it's doing fine business for you. We're low paid down here on the southeast coast of Echo India in the county of Wexford. Whiskey Echo X-Ray Foxtrot Oscar Radio Delta. So very nice to get you into the log for the very first time, Stu. And hope to meet you again, and good luck with your testing, but all seems good. G5STU EI2JEB.
Yeah, thanks Martin. And tell you what, if you just hang on a minute, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll switch over to the Hamstick dipole and transmit on that with 100 watts, and we'll see if you've still got me, Martin, if you're happy to stand by for a moment, over?
Yeah, Roger, Stu, walk away.
Testing 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that's the Hamstick dipole. We're transmitting 100 watts, Martin. Any copy?
Roger, yeah, about 5 and 7, 5 and 8, so your double bazooka is not beating it by a whole lot, Stu. Go ahead.
Yeah, fantastic. Let me just switch back to the other antenna. Lots of buttons to press. There we go, right. I think we're back on the other antenna now. I just wanted to make sure I didn't throw too much power at the amplifier and blow it up. Yeah, we're all good. Well, there we go. The Hamstick dipole works, Martin. Appreciate you taking the time to allow me to give it a quick test. EI2JEB, G5STU.
Absolutely no problem at all, Stu. Great to see some nice experimenting going on the frequencies for a change. Best 73, thanks for the contact, and look forward to the next one. EI2JEB signing. Bye-bye.
Yeah, many thanks, Martin. You have a good evening, and thanks for the quick test there. 73, bye-bye. Jim.
Whiskey Echo Golf.
Whiskey Echo Golf again?
Yeah, Roger, this is Golf 8, Whiskey Echo Golf. How do you copy, over?
Yeah, I copy you perfectly fine. 5.9 plus 15 dB here, receiving on the Hamstick dipole. Name is Stu, Sugar Tango United, over.
Yeah, no problem, Stu. You're 5.9 plus 10 dB here. Name's Ken, Kilo Echo November. Located about 8 miles southwest of the city of Birmingham. A place called Halezone in the West Midlands, and superb audio from you, Stuart, over.
Oh, fantastic. It's a bit hard to judge with the headphones on, with the monitor. I've got the FT-DX101 Delta, and I've got to admit, these headphones, it doesn't sound brilliant listening to myself back through it, but I always get great reports, so I'm happy to go with that. But you're a beautiful signal. Sorry, did you say how much power you were running? Can you just remind me, Ken, over?
I'm running 100 watts from an ICOM 756 Pro 3. The antenna is a folded dipole. It's a military antenna, Stuart, over.
Yeah, lovely. 100 watts from the folded dipole. I wonder how. I've not tried a folded dipole. What's the length of that? I guess it's a bit shorter than a full length. Well, a standard dipole. Ken, over.
Yeah, it's about 25 meters in length, Stuart, and it's about 10 meters high. It's got a frequency characteristics of literally medium wave up to 6 meters, although it does have its sweet spots. It's very good on 80, very good on 40, very good on 15 and 20. It's okay on 10 meters. As you go higher, progressively higher, it's not so good, but it's got a power characteristics of about 150 watts, so you mustn't put any more than that through it, otherwise you'll blow up the terminating resistor in the center of the dipole. But it works okay on 160 as well, but you can't expect a lot without some radials, etc. in the ground, Stuart, over.
Yeah, Roger. I've heard a few people running these, they're very broad-banded folded dipoles, aren't they? And it's something I'm going to have to try. When I get a garden, Ken, I don't have a garden, so I've got a transmit antenna in the roof. It's a double bazooka, and if you imagine a tuning fork led on its side with the narrower end, the joined end pointing north, that's the transmit antenna, about 400 watts from the ACOM, and we're receiving on the hamstick dipole, which is bolted to the balcony, and it's about 1.5 meters above the apex of the roof here. It's on a little rotator, but that doesn't really seem to make any difference, to be honest. But we're going to get a 2-meter beam up there as well, and then we'll be able to make use of the rotator as well, Ken. But yeah, lovely signal, 5.9 plus today. Thank you for the quick contact. I am live streaming, so I'll say 7.3 if you don't mind, and see if there's anybody else about. Ken, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem, Stuart. I've been listening for a while, and I heard you talking to the Irish station, and when you were comparing the antenna, this end, Stuart, there wasn't much difference. In fact, they were both 5 and 9. In some cases, plus, so it's a little bit of QS bacon on your signal, but no problem at all, Stuart. He works very, very well. I tell you, I got into the States a couple of nights ago, into central USA on here, running 100 watts from this with this dipole. But I also experiment with magnetic loops, Stuart, and had a lot of success with those, and they've got me all over the place, just on 100 watts. So, a lot of people don't like them, but if you make them properly, they work very, very well. I'll let you carry on, Stuart. Nice to meet you this evening. You have fun. G5 STU from G8WEG. Yeah,
G8WEG, G5STU, returning for the quick final there. And yeah, I think you're right. I know a few people that have played around with the magnetic loops, the Stereo ones, and I was talking to a chap the other night actually who's got a few of them in his garden. So yeah, he was raving about them. I asked him if he could only keep one antenna, which would it be? And he said it was one of those magnetic loops. So there you go. That's high praise from him. Anyway, Ken, many thanks for the quick contact. 7.3 for now. We'll look forward to catching you further down. All the best. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 7.3 to have fun. Bye-bye.
Many thanks. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. Oh, Walt. I can just about hear you, Walt. Sugar Popper / I'm going to have to remember your call sign now. Kilo 4 Oscar, Golf Oscar. I think it's Kilo 4, isn't it? Walt, how copy? Go ahead.
Yes, sure. You're coming in about a 5 here. I've got lessons about above you you are in there, but I can read you still on it. 5 with some bells over here, close here on the
yeah, Sugar Popper / Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. G5 STU returning. Well, you're about a 4 and a 5 Walt. I've got you, but lots of noise, but I'm hearing every word just about. I'm just spinning the antenna around actually to make it broadside towards Poland and see if that makes any difference. I doubt that it will, but give me another over, Walt. Go ahead. Yeah, lovely job. Yeah, you're like I say, you're a 4 and a 5, hearing every word, but it is noisy, Walt. Anyway, I'll say 7-3, and enjoy your time in Poland, Walt, and hopefully we'll catch you again another time. Sugar Papa / Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar, G5SQ. All the best, Walt.
All the best.
Let me just get you in the log there. 10:45. I didn't get my report, actually. What was my report, Walt? Go ahead. 55. Many thanks. 7-3, Walt. All the best. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Listening.
Mike 0, Kilo Charlie Victor. London, England, go ahead.
Standby, London, England. M0 KCV. Good evening, Kev. How you doing, over?
Yeah, M0 KCV. Good evening. Great to hear you, Stu. 10 over, Stu. I won't hold it because you have got stations calling. And, yeah, I've been elsewhere, but I could see what frequency you was on. And I thought I'd call in quick before you disappeared. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, I'm not sure how much longer we'll be here. There's people coming back to the call, but it could stop any time, Kev. Anyway, thanks for the quick contact. You have a good evening, mate. You're a lovely 5'9 plus 15 dB, over.
Thanks for the 5'9 plus 15, Stu. Cheers and beers, and fill that logbook. We're clear.
Yeah, many thanks. The station I asked to stand by. Go ahead. QRZ.
Mike 0, Juliet Sierra X-ray.
Jonathan, Juliet Sierra X-ray. I'll check meter next time round, Jonathan, but you're sounding very loud, over.
Yeah, Roger, thanks very much, Stu. Yeah, 5'9 into, well, you know where I am.
Yeah, Roger. 5'9 plus, 10 dB, well over the 9. I'm receiving on a hamstick dipole, Jonathan. What do you think about that, over?
I'm amazed this works so well, mate.
Yeah, Roger. I'm transmitting on the double bazooka, 400 watts, and I'm blown away by the receive on this hamstick dipole. I really am. It's worked great every time I've tried it. Anyway, thanks, Jonathan. And what was my report?
Yeah, 5'9 plus 10 dB, mate.
Yeah, lovely job. Thanks for the quick contact. Catch you next time. 7-3.
7-3.
Many thanks. QRZ40, Germany 5, Sierra Tango United. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Hello, everyone in the chat, by the way. Tim, Walt, Gary, Andy, and anybody I've missed. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, calling CQ, over.
Mike 0, Delta Queen Oscar.
Mike 0, Delta Queen Oscar, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, you're 5'9 on the South Coast near Portsmouth. Name is Chris, over.
Yeah, Roger, Chris, you're 5'9 plus 10 dB down into Paul, just across the south coast here. Lovely signal, over.
Roger, no problem at all. Stu, take care, and I hope you stay around for a bit longer before it gets too dark. 7-3 now, my friend.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the quick contact. Lovely 5'9 plus. 7-3. Germany 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Germany 4, X-ray, Sierra Bravo.
Golf 4, X-ray, Sugar, Bravo. It's a tough one, but I've just about got you. The name's Stu, Sugar, Tango United. The location is Paul, Papa, Oscar, Oscar Lima, Echo. Golf 4, X-ray, Sugar, Bravo. G5STU, over.
Yeah, Roger, G5STU. Okay, no problem. Name is Walt. You're 5'9. 5'9 with me on the set long wire. Number holding, many stations calling you. Right about 100 watts from 101 MP. Good luck. Thanks ever so much for the station.
Yeah, lovely job, Walt. You're 4 and 9, so I can hear every word, but there is noise on the signal, so that's why I'm not giving you a 5. But hearing every word, Walt, thanks for the quick contact. All the best. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3. Yeah, I haven't put the fire on at the moment. Just running about 100 watts, Roger.
Yeah, lovely. The strong signal, just a bit of QRM there with you, but thanks for the quick contact. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
2 Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India.
Nathan, 2 Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India. Good evening. I'll check meter next time round. How you doing?
All good, guys. Well, I'm quite depressed. I'm 40 tomorrow, so the end of my 30s, it feels the end of the world. You're a good 5 or 7 here, very clear, over.
Yeah, Roger. I'll check meters next time round, but I think you're about 5 and a 7 as well. So I think you said you're 40 tomorrow. I can remember when I turned 20 and I thought my life was over, Nathan. And I was up in the Lake District when I turned 30, and I was DJing at a student union, having the time of my life. And then I turned 40, and you're right, that was it, Nathan. Over.
Oh, cheers. Thanks for that. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe I'll go out clubbing tomorrow. I think that's the thing to do.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you're 5 and 7 on the peaks, Nathan. Thanks for coming back to the call. Happy birthday for tomorrow, mate. Have a good one, over.
Cheers, mate. 7-3.
Many thanks. QRZ40, Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. Anybody else before we go? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, calling 40, over. We'll give it a couple more calls and then we'll pull the plug. CQ40, CQ, Germany 5, Sierra Tango United, calling CQ, over. Hello 40, CQ, Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, just testing a hamstick dipole receiver antenna. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, final call.
Just a quick call, Steve. I've just put some coal on the fire. It's G4XSB tested.
Yeah, let me just bring the log back up. Where were you? G4XSB, Walt. Yeah, well, give me another over. We'll see how you're doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. G4XSB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Roger. To be honest, I can't notice a big difference. What's the power difference, over?
I'm just running about 300 at the moment as against 125 out of the PX, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I'm hearing you're fine. You're 5 and 9. There just seems to be a lot of QRMs come up on the frequency, so maybe it's just the QRM, maybe it's not you, perhaps, over?
No problem. It is what it is. That's the beauty of radio. 7-3, thanks ever so much. Enjoyed the natter, and obviously many stations have enjoyed working with you, sir. G4XSB is saying good night. 7-3, all the best to you, George.
Yeah, many thanks. And beautiful dog on your QRZ page there, almost as beautiful as the antenna, HI. And yeah, that's what it's all about, having a bit of fun on the radio and making a few contacts. Many thanks, Well. All the best, 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3. Unfortunately, that antenna got ripped to pieces in the winds last year. I've now replaced it with an XP because I couldn't get one. But they can do them now in this country. 7-3.
Oh dear, what a shame. Never mind. Anyway, let's see if there's anybody else here before we pull the plug and end the stream. So thanks anybody that tuned in, is in the chat room, watching. A little bit of fun here, just testing the hamstick dipole receive. So Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, just listening for the last time.
2E0, Victor Hotel Bravo.
2E0, Victor Hotel Bravo. That's John. How you doing, over?
Hello, Stu. I've just come in from the other radio club, and I could hear you. I thought I got a reminder that YouTube's on, and you come in and you are at least 10 over to me here. You're absolutely crystal clear signal. Thank you.
Yeah, 2E0 VHB G5STU. Well, you're 5 and 9 exactly here. No problems copying you at all. The QRM that was affecting the last few contacts seems to have subsided now, John. The waves of the seas have parted for you to walk through, John, by the sounds of it. But you're sounding great, and I assume you're still on the NFED half wave around the garden that you put up and you used last time we spoke, over?
G5STU from 2E0 VHB. Yep, certainly am, Stu. Just call me Moses, passing the waves, just to get straight through to you down in pool. Swimming pool, presumably. Yep, still using the NFED half wave. It's performing very, very nicely on FT8 and on voice by the sounds of it. I do far too much FT8 and not enough voice, so I thought, as you're on there, I'll try and put that right. But yeah, wonderful signal from those hamsticks. So absolutely terrific. And nice to see Station Master in use on the airwaves as well. Another place to work there, John, 2E0 PH, going back to G5STU.
Yeah, G5STU. I'm just spinning the antenna around, actually, and you got quieter. So I don't know if it's QSB or whether the antenna does actually have a bit of directionality to it. So I'm just spinning it back, John. But yeah, no, it's I don't mind a bit of FT8, just to test propagation and see where my signals are getting. But yeah, I'm not as keen on it as some others are, but I ain't knocking it. Lots of Station Master users go crazy about it, and each to their own. But I've got a big mouth, John, so I like to use it. Over.
Yeah, I've got a big mouth, but I don't tend to use it nearly often enough. Although no doubt the family would totally disagree with me. But as you well know, I'm a big believer in Phaser Master. It's proved thoroughly successful. I've even managed to move it onto my new computer. Well, new from Aaron within the G8AMP anyway. And I managed to export all the right stuff from the registry as well, which you showed me last time round, just to make sure all the protocols followed me over. So that's something I should put in the request for later on, is an easy way to shift profiles without hacking registries and such like that. It works, you'll be glad to know, so I shall carry on using it as long as you keep developing it. Simple as that. But I think, given it's 9:20 and possibly on your last caller, who knows, I should probably let you get to bed or whatever you intend to do. So nice to catch up, Stu, and hopefully we'll do it many more times. I shall say a good 7-3 and enjoy the rest of this if anybody else is still on. So, G5STU from 2E0VHB.
Yeah, 2E0VHB, G5STU for the final. Yeah, no, thanks for the kind words, John, about Station Master, and yeah, I will keep developing it and forever, basically. That's my little baby now. It's, there's always something going on, even if I'm not posting online about it, there's always something going on in the background. The plan at the moment is really to get stuck into the mobile development and really develop that mobile app so it becomes, the best amateur radio mobile app out there. That's the plan. It might take a couple of years to get there. And I'm just laughing at Nathan's comment in the chat there. He said FT8 is the crack cocaine of radio. Ruins lives, John. Anyway, thanks for the contact, John. Catch you next time. All the best, 7-3.
Cheers, Steve.
Many thanks. Anybody else before we pull the plug? Germany 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
2 Echo 1 Tango Alpha Papa.
Yeah, a couple there. 2E1 TAP. Good evening, Andy. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Stu. I saw you on the cluster, actually. Well, I've only just come into the chat. You're solid 5 and 9, Stu. I'm just curious which antenna we're on, over.
Yeah, Roger. You're 5.9 plus a little bit this way. I'm transmitting on a double bazooka, receiving on the hamstick dipole, Andy. And I'll tell you what, I'll switch over. You give me an over and I'll switch over to the hamstick and I'll transmit on that one, over.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, mate. Yeah. Well, I'm still on the bazooka, but mine's up at 12 meters, inverted V, and I'm hoping you've switched over now.
Yeah, Roger. Just check still tuned. Okay, we're now transmitting on the double bazooka. No, I got that wrong. We're transmitting on the hamstick dipole. It's pointing 280 degrees and the opposite direction. And 100 watts coming from the the hamstick dipole. I'm getting confused, Andy. How am I sounding now, over?
Stu, honestly, you sound just the same, mate. Your signal hasn't dropped any at all, so it's working a treat, mate. So, yeah, and your audio's crystal clear, mate. That mic's definitely working. Oh, one of the lads was asking about it. I'll give him the link that you sent me, so I think he'll be looking at buying one, Stu. You're still 5 and 9 and crystal clear, Stu?
Oh, lovely. I'll stay on this then. I'll put a few more calls out on this antenna and see if anybody comes back. And if they don't, we'll call it a day, Andy. And yeah, well, thanks for the kind words about the audio. I said to another chap that called in earlier on, it doesn't sound that great in the headphones, but I think that says more about the headphones than the audio. But as long as it sounds good at your end, Andy, then fantastic. Thanks for the quick contact, 59 plus, over.
Yeah, cheers for that, Stu, yeah. Well, don't forget, but in your ears is before the processor. So, but yeah, it's sounding good, mate. No problem at all. All right, then, Stu, I'll catch you in a bit, mate. 73, all the best.
Many thanks, Andy. Catch you later, mate. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, calling CQ, over.
Golf 6, Juliet Mike X-ray.
Juliet Mike X-ray again, please.
Golf 6, Juliet Mike X-ray, please.
Golf 6, Juliet Mike X-ray. Barry, Roger.
Correct, Stu.
Yeah, you're 59 here, just over the 59 actually, hearing you perfectly fine, Barry, today. I see we've had another contact in the past. When was that? That was January this year, so relatively new contact to me. I'm transmitting on the hamstick dipole 100 watts, Barry, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Stu, yeah, you're doing 3526 there, yeah, you're getting out all okay. Got 5 and 9 plus with me, and you're a good signal as well from down south there. And I won't hold it, there's probably other stations trying to get hold of you there. Nice to contact you again, Stuart, and catch you later. Gold 6, STU, G6, JMX.